You're watching the three-time NCMPR Medallion Award-winning Studio Bergen.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Studio Bergen. Let's see what made this month's Top 10.
Number 10.
Bergen has partnered with the Association of College and University Educators to offer its faculty a new resource to enhance effective teaching practices. As part of the 3-year partnership, which began this semester with a kickoff event, ACUE will offer Bergen educators a 25-module course on topics such as class design, assessment, and promoting student learning. Faculty who complete the course will receive a nationally recognized certificate in effective college instruction endorsed by the American Council on Education and can receive 3 graduate credits issued by the group's accrediting body. Bergen secured funding for the program through a U.S. Department of Education grant.
This is an year-long program which is intense in terms of providing foundational knowledge, in terms of imparting how to go about teaching in the classroom, and changing or considering new ways, new methods of classroom teaching.
53 full and part-time Bergen faculty members will participate in the effort's inaugural 2 cohorts, learning together as part of the PACED program. Additional cohorts will begin each fall.
As a long-term relationship with ACUE, we'll be able to see how far did this help to improve retention and graduation rates of the students, and especially more so, the focus is also on some of the gateway courses where students need to have clear-cut comprehension of the subject matter in order to meet course requirement.
Number 9.
Bergen examined the Holocaust through 3 events during the spring 2019 semester, beginning with They Risked Their Lives, Poles Who Saved Jews During the Holocaust, an exhibition of photography, iconography, and quotations featuring the stories of those in German-occupied Poland who sought to provide refuge for Jews living in the country during World War II. The exhibition arrived at the college on loan from the Embassy of the Republic of Poland in Washington, D.C.
The destruction caused by the Nazis cannot be understated, the horror of it. And we need to tell young people the story time after time, because they sometimes think it's a history far away and long ago, and they don't see how this relates to our life here today.
Other events featured a screening of Krasiski and Lords of Humanity, a documentary that spotlighted the efforts of individuals who worked to prevent the Holocaust, and a dramatic reading of Resistance of the Heart, which chronicles the protests of non-Jewish women who demonstrated against their deportation of their male Jewish family members in 1943 Berlin.
Number 8.
Nature, human nature, and global warming represent the central themes of Gallery Bergen's latest exhibition, Lines of Fire, Lines of Ice, an installment featuring the work of 9 artists. Among the work on view, artists Peter Allen, Helena Donzelli, and Karen Lynn Ingalls provided pieces fashioned out of the burned ruins of their own studios, destroyed by the North Bay, California wildfire in October 2017. A time-lapse video features glaciers melting, and others show wildfires advancing. The works appear side by side in the exhibition as genuine lines of fire and ice. Work from Bergen physics professor Marie McCrary and adjunct art faculty member Andrea Geller also appear in the exhibition. Lines of Fire, Lines of Ice will remain on view through Saturday, March 30th. Gallery hours are Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Number 7.
The annual Give Kids a Smile Day returned to Bergen last month, providing no-cost dental examinations for children in the new Health Professions Integrated Teaching Center at the main campus. Student hygienists shared their excitement for being able to participate.
This is a great event. It helps bring the community closer to here in Bergen. We have all these available resources that not everyone is realizing that they have. So opening up Gives Kids a Smile in Bergen not only brings everything together, but helps to give kids a smile.
I think it's a great program for the kids because, it's for some of them, It's the first time they're coming in, so they're actually really excited about coming to see the dentist and actually us, because we're going to be cleaning their teeth. And obviously, who doesn't like having pearly whites?
Number 6.
The devastating Marcal paper mill fire displaced more than 500 employees of the company who worked at the factory in Elmwood Park. Along with the New Jersey Department of Labor, Workforce Development, Bergen County, and corporate partners, the college pitched in to help. Bergen hosted a job fair for the displaced workers, which brought scores of employers, job seekers, and local officials to campus. Among them were Bergen County Executive James J. Tedesco III and New Jersey Department of Labor Workforce Development Commissioner Robert Asaro Angelo.
Number 5.
Music professor Dan Sheehan has released his 5th album, Tales from Earth Incorporated, to raise awareness about global economic injustice and greed. Inspired by socially conscious albums and songs, Sheehan fuses rock, soul, classical, jazz, and world music from Brazil, Africa, and South Asia to create a unique experience and stir a socially conscious music and art movement.
It used to be that socially conscious music was kind of the norm. You had a lot of songs by groups like The Temptations, Neil Young, Ohio is a song that comes to mind. Ball of Confusion by The Temptations, Mercy, Mercy Me by Marvin Gaye, even Green Day's American Idiot. Songs that are commenting on what's going on in society. And I tried to make the music very engaging, so it's not just, listen to these great lyrics, but bringing people in with good melodies and hooks and things.
Tales from Earth Incorporated songs such as Zero Tolerance addresses issues with the justice system, while Kimberly highlights the terrors of blood diamonds in Zimbabwe. In all, the album focuses on greed.
I'd say over the last decade, I've just become increasingly aware of the fact that greed is a huge problem all around the world, and that a lot of the problems that exist, things like global warming, things like refugees, the refugee crisis that's going on, is actually because of the greed of a few people. And I'd finally gotten to a point where all the songs I'd written before were all recorded, so I was starting new, and I said I want to incorporate this into what I'm writing and write something that's making a statement on this.
Sheehan recorded some of the album in studios at the college, as well as California and New York. Radio stations in New Jersey, Michigan, and England have all given the album airplay. For lyrics and more information about Tales from Earth Incorporated, visit dansheehan.net.
Number 4.
Along with the nation, Bergen celebrated Black History Month in February. Among the events, the month began with keynote speaker Dr. Melissa Cooper of Rutgers University, who discussed the Great Black Migration.
One thing that folks usually find quite interesting about this moment is just how dramatically it changed the nation's racial geography. In 1910, 90% of all African Americans lived in the South. So essentially, Black America was regionally concentrated. By 1940, 77% of African Americans lived in the South. Now, while these are huge transformations, right, we have to remember that there were still at least 6 million Blacks who remained in the South. And it wasn't until the 1960s that the majority of African Americans lived outside of the South.
Other events featured a panel discussion with faculty, staff, and community members on the Great Migration and a closing banquet.
Number 3.
Student leader Gabriella Setti has received the Undergraduate Student of the Year Award from the Association for Student Conduct Administration for her campus contributions and student judiciary leadership as Chief Justice of the Student Government Association. Serving as the Chief Justice since May, Setti chairs the judiciary branch and serves as one of 5 student leaders on the SGA Executive Board. Passionate about social justice and women's rights, Setti, a psychology major, aspires to enter a career in law. She shared her emotions with us when she found out that she had won.
I was just shocked, to be honest with you, because I spoke with my advisors after, and they said that the other 2 people, that the finalists, one was from Texas A&M and one was from Vanderbilt, so I was like, this is like, I was like just shocked. So, yeah, more shock, just like disbelief, kind of like, oh my gosh, really?
Said he also co-chairs a college-wide committee, Breathe Clear Campus, which focuses on ending tobacco use at the college. Said he completed training to become a student member of the college's Community Standards Review Board and Motor Vehicle Appeal Boards as well. She will graduate in May.
Number 2.
Selected from an institution record 15 nominations, faculty member Kelly Keene and staff member John Findura have received the Innovation of the Year Award for their college transfer essay program that provides no-cost assistance to students navigating the written component to the transfer process into four-year institutions.
We were really honored. There were so many submissions this year, and all of our colleagues are doing such amazing work. So we felt really lucky to have won, and it also, I think, made us even more confident in the work that we were doing. To be recognized in this way helps us to see that maybe we are on to something that does have the potential not only to help people today, but to continue to help people over time.
Launched in November 2017, the program helps students fine-tune their writing and essays, but has also inspired them to turn their areas of interest into unique stories that capture the attention of admissions representatives. To date, the pair, along with a team of tutors, have held 12 workshops assisting more than 120 students. Students have already received acceptance into colleges such as Columbia University, New York University, and Rutgers University.
More than anything, it works, and it's, it's not anything crazy. We're not trying to put a student on the moon. We're just helping them with their essays, and we're getting results that are extremely positive.
And I think we also would like this to become part of the culture of the college, that not only do we provide the entrance to students' college experience, but we also support their transition to their four-year schools. So we'd like to see this become more part of the everyday fabric or workings of Bergen Community College.
The Innovation Program celebrates the commitment to creativity as one of the core values of the college, providing an opportunity for all faculty, administrators, and staff to showcase innovations that they have designed and implemented at the institution. The winning innovation receives $750 to further the program or initiative.
Number 1.
Senior higher education leaders Dr. Brian D. Agnew and Ronald Miller recently joined Bergen as Executive Vice President and Executive Director of the Bergen Community College Foundation, contributing to an executive team charged with top-level leadership and direction for all institutional areas. As Executive Vice President, Agnew leads personnel, strategic planning, and organizational development initiatives, and oversees departments such as human resources, institutional research, and grants. Dr. Agnew previously worked throughout higher education and healthcare, serving as the Corporate Chief Development Officer for the Robert Wood Johnson University Health System and Assistant Dean of Advancement and External Relations for Rutgers University. Miller, a seasoned fundraising executive, has secured millions of dollars in support for arts organizations such as the New York Restoration Project, where he served as Chief Development Officer, and the Phoenix Art Museum, where he served as Deputy Director and Chief Development Officer. Prior to those appointments, Miller led his alma mater's nonprofit, the Eastern Michigan University Foundation, as Executive Director, setting university fundraising records and increasing annual giving by 88%. The pair began in January and has quickly acclimated to the college community, visiting departments, attending events, and laying out their vision for success. The college also sponsored a meet and greet with the new executives last month, giving faculty and staff an opportunity to learn more about Bergen's newest leaders. The pair participated in a panel discussion with other recent additions to the executive team. For Studio Bergen, I'm Larry Levanka. Thanks, and take care.